Oh, goody.
Alright, what's going on everybody? Zombies here again. And today, we got another Mercenaries video. This one's going to be talking about packs and why I believe most people should be currently saving their packs for the next big Mercenaries drop. So, as you can see here, I have a 99 pack saved up. Been doing a ton of grinding, just going ham, getting a lot of quests done. I'm actually like in the middle of doing some tasks right now, and the nice thing about this, you get 3 packs for every task you fully complete, and as you can see by the pack count here, that definitely adds up. The vast majority of these packs have been farmed from just doing the tasks. So if you're looking for something to do in Mercenaries right now, even if you have a character maxed out, like I actually have a lot of the characters maxed out, but I'm still doing their tasks because sometimes you get lucky and you can roll one of the characters you need off of the random coins you can get. However, that does get less likely the longer or the further progressed your collection is, because you'll have more completed, so you're less likely to get ones that you need. But if you have an incomplete or an unmaxed collection, these should be very beneficial. So it's a big reason you want to be doing tasks, but packs are the other big reason. And I'm going to tell you why you should be saving your packs today. So here's the thing about packs. It depends where you are in the game. If you're like a brand new player and you don't have much stuff yet, packs aren't a bad way to go, especially with your gold. Just earn it up passively, get a pack here and there, and slowly build out your collection. But if you have all of the rares, and I'd say most of or all of the epics, I think it would be smart to end up saving your packs. Main reason for this is packs do end up having diminishing returns, and the more complete your collection gets, the less good the odds are of you getting something you want or need from packs. However, now that the Mercenaries release cycle has changed, it is kind of different, because before, part of the reason packs were so bad was because we were getting these Mercenaries drops every month, but it'd only be 4 or 5 new Mercenaries usually, and that would mean that if you have all the other characters, your odds of getting these new characters, especially the legendary ones, you're guaranteed to get them basically, but there's just so much garbage in the packs that it feels kind of wasteful a lot of the time, because you're getting coins for, like, let's say Cornelius, and you can see I have 12,000 Cornelius coins just sitting here. So I don't really want to be getting more coins for him. So as you get that complete collection, you'll most likely run into this same issue, and this is why I recommend saving packs, because the pack pool will increase on the next big release. We have no idea how many characters exactly it is going to be for the next Mercenary drop, but they did kind of hint at it being a very large drop. And if we just factor in that, you know, it's going to have been over 2 months basically since the last Mercenaries drop, I think we're going to get like 2 or 3 months of Mercenaries that would have come in their normal monthly drops all at once. So personally, I'm thinking we're going to get 15, 20 plus Mercenaries. That is my guess anyway, but we don't know for sure. We'll find out more about that closer to or at the launch of that 0.4 patch, which usually brings the mini set. And that's probably going to come sometime in, I'd imagine, late May, early June is the estimate. I would think is a rough ballpark of when we're going to be getting that kind of stuff. So that means we're at least a month out. And because of that, it is definitely worth it to work on grinding now, because that way you can save up these packs, and then you'll have a bunch to open on release when it will be more likely for you to get the coins that you need. So, I mean, I can show an example here since I've got some gold saved up. Most of the time, if I go and I'm like, all right, I want to buy a Mercenaries pack, I'll just get one pack here. If I go to open this pack, I have almost all of the Mercenaries maxed out. I'm currently missing 3, 3 of the more recent ones. So we'll see, do we get anything of value for our 100 gold here? No skins, so unfortunate but not unexpected. And looking at all this, I have all these characters maxed, so that 100 gold essentially got me absolutely nothing. So that's a big reason why I've stopped opening packs, and I think saving them is the smart move. Even if you don't have a full collection, even if you're missing legendaries, I do think a smart course of action could be to just see how many legendaries you have, what you're missing, and then start farming up some of their coins. I saw one strategy someone was using was they were crafting some of the less good legendaries that they don't plan on leveling up right away. Like Jiraxis is a good example of that because he currently doesn't really have a home. Another one could be like Edwin here, or even Anduin. They're Uther. There are a few legendaries that really aren't seeing a ton of play right now. And so if you happen to have enough coins to craft them, if you craft these legendaries, that like narrows the pool down in terms of when you roll a random legendary, you're more likely to get one of the ones you're missing that you want. And that way you can save coins on some of the more powerful and meta units like Jaina, like Long Jin. So I thought that was kind of an interesting strategy worth mentioning, because obviously it can take a while to grind out all the legendaries. But basically in this in-between time, I think the absolute best thing you can be doing is just doing your tasks. If you have the time and effort willing to be put in, try and clear out at least like 2, if not all of these a day. And then you'll, not only will you progress your collection, but you'll build up this pack stockpile. And that way, when the new stuff does come out in maybe a bit over a month or so, from what we're guessing, you will have a bunch of packs to open without having to spend any money on them, which is great. So definitely a fan of doing this. This is probably where most of my off-camera Mercenaries time is being spent now, is just casually grinding these tasks out on my phone or a tablet or something while I'm doing something else. And that's the nice thing. A lot of these are pretty AFK-able. Some of them are a little bit harder, and I am going to be putting out some guides as well. I've already put out a few, but I'm going to have a few more on some of the more annoying tasks just to make them a little bit easier to complete. But that's kind of the gist of what I wanted to talk about for this video. Basically, if you have all the rares and most of, if not all, the epics, I think it is absolutely the correct move to just start saving up these packs. Get as many of them as you can, because we have no idea how many legendaries are going to be in this new drop. If it's going to be something crazy like the dragon drop where we had a bunch of legendaries, but at least in that one they gave us, 1 or 2 of them for free. Whereas in this one, we have no idea if they're going to do something like that for this bigger drop, or if they're just going to treat it like prior Mercs drops where it's all in the packs, and then there'll usually be a bundle or 2 or something if you want to get them that way. But if you're trying to do it free to play, this is definitely the way to do it. Save those packs, get yourself better odds to open them when more new mercenaries have been added into the game. And if the past is any indication, a lot of the new mercenaries have been very powerful and do end up seeing play. So you will want a stockpile to get them as soon as possible, because I'm sure a bunch of them are going to change up the current meta game. Or at least I hope so, given the Trigor menace. But that is going to do it for this video. Definitely curious to hear what you think about all this. Do you have any kind of strategy that you're using to build up packs, or maybe just saving some gold for the next drop? Or are you still working on building your collection? Let me know in the comments below. That's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, do remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.